In this video, I'll be going over how to create covers using Kittl for Amazon KDP. So if you're trying to figure out how to create your cover, you don't know which tool to use, or you don't know where to start, then I highly recommend checking out Kittl. I have a link in the description below. So this is going to be the Kittl homepage, and there is so much that you can do here. So for KDP specific, we'll want to go to covers, and then we'll start that way. But I do want to briefly just go over that Kittl can do a lot more than only covers. You can create hoodies and sweatshirt designs, bags, art prints, hats, mugs, logos. There are so many different templates to use. They have even thumbnails here as well, and then tools. There's many different tools you can use, including an AI background remover, logo generator, quote generator. There's fonts. There is so many different things here. They also have a section for learning, and then they have more. So let's start with going to the covers. And if you click on covers, it'll open up the new page here. You can click on book covers, album covers, podcast covers, wallpaper, children's books, backgrounds. So let's go with book covers. And then if you scroll down, there's all these different options here. You can go with all colors, all themes, all styles, ebooks, journals, magazines, and more. And then you can also sort by trending, recent, most used. So let's look at most used. You can see here. So this is going to be a journal cover, and there's just so many different books. So this is great for nonfiction and for fiction books. Really can create any type of cover that you would want to. And if I go to colors, I can change it to like maroon. And really can just play around with all these filters and just find what looks good for you. Of course, once you do find a template to use, you are going to want to change the template and make it your own. You don't want to just use the template as is. You definitely want to make sure your product is unique. But there are just so many different ones to use here. You just want to make sure you edit the template. So I already picked one previously, so this one is a template. I just thought that it looked really pretty and that it was very well done. So to go over some of the actual tools or like things to use within the editor, you can go here and find all your projects and make folders. On this tab, you can look at different book covers. So if you're like, oh, I'm not really sure if I'm feeling this one or if I really want to use this, then you can go here and click on something new and you can search again. And then here you can add a headline, add a paragraph. There's also different ones that you can select here in case you want to have like a template or something to follow. Just keep scrolling. There are so many different options. And then this one is adding elements. So in case you want to add any pictures or shapes, illustrations. I mean, there's over 40,000 illustrations here. Abstract, and you can just type something in the search bar. So if I just search like circle and just give it a second to load, and then everything with that search term or search word will come up. And then this one is brand kit. So in case you have your own brand kit, like you have your own styles that you want to add, so that way that you can easily add them to whenever you create a new cover, you can put them there. Here's where you could upload something new if you want to upload your own images. And this will also show you your AI generated ones there, your uploads, or that you can upload, I believe. And then for this one, you can find Kittl AI images and go to photos, and then here we have textures. So you have different textures you can click and add, over 5,000 different backgrounds that you can use, and just so many different options to pick from. And then here is the AI generator, so you can just type something in and click like go. There's also an advanced page here. Oh, this is really cute, the fruit there. And then there's also like, oh, here's this dog that's adorable. So many different things that you can use. So if I just type in, I'll just type in something really simple. We'll do like dog playing at the beach or something like that, and see what happens. So we'll generate that image and wait for it to load. It just takes a few seconds, and you can adjust it however you would like to. Oh, this is awesome. And you can change the blending mode. Let me see what this would do. Multiply, screen, overlay. You can change the opacity because I don't want the image to be like fully there, I can make this like lower opacity, can change the size, you can do background remover. There are so many different things that you can do here. And then if you don't want to use this image, you can generate a new image and so on. So if I actually click on, for example, like the words here, this is where I can change the text and the font size and font weight. I can change if I want it to be angled or custom arch. I mean, there's so many different ones that you can use here. There are so many options. And then you can also have text shading, offset, angle. You can change the color, the width, and let me scroll back down. There's even text decoration you can do, so you can truly make this however you would like to make it. So this kind of made it so the top part is different than the bottom part, which I actually think is really cool. So I think I'll probably leave it like that, actually. I think that looks really unique, really different. And then I scroll back down here. I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. And you can also change the distance. So that's really cool. So if I want it to be like fully on the bottom or just like part of it, I can completely change that. So you can make this unique, make it however you would like to make it. I'm going to change this to 50%. So I think the other one was at 50%. Here we have different color palettes we can use. So I can click on this and it can change the entire look of the page, which is just amazing. Can auto adjust brightness or you cannot, completely up to you. You can see the difference there. I actually really love that. Let me scroll down here. Let's see. Let me scroll down, get some more palettes. Oh my gosh, there's so many. There's that one. Let's see here. I just want to pick something different. Let me go back up and put the auto adjust brightness on. I think that may help. There are so many options. Let's see here. Which one do I want to pick? We'll pick this one. There we go. And then also, which I found this to be really cool. I think, yeah, right here. You can click dark mode and it changes your entire screen to literally dark mode. But I find it really easier, or I do find it, I'm not sure exactly what the word is, but I find it easier to actually see the design and see what it looks like. The only thing is, I will note, is that most people probably aren't in dark mode. So if you're posting this on KDP, they'll most likely have a white background. So you do want to make sure, oh, I don't want public mode on. My bad. Go up here. There we go. So you do want to make sure that your image or your product does still look good with the typical like white background or lighter background compared to the darker black background. But I still think it's really cool and something that you can definitely use if that makes it easier for you to work on your product. And then you can also look at the mock-up. So if you are putting this on a t-shirt or something like that, you can mock that up there. And then you can download and you can change the width and the height, and you can change the unit to inches. So you could put whichever you need, especially for KDP. You can change this to a PDF, which is exactly what you would need. Remove the background, optimize quality. There are just so many different tools and features that Kittl has. So I highly recommend checking them out, and I want to thank them for sponsoring this video. If you're looking to create covers for KDP, I do highly recommend looking at them. And if you're using them for any other products, like you could use them for logos and t-shirts and mugs and just designs in general, if you want to do something like that, then I'll have a link in the description below. So thank you so much for watching and listening to this video. I hope that you have a great day.